Even if Kari was going to lose, I would will it into existence. And I know that sounds kooky. And I know that sounds crazy. What if I told you that all of us are capable of traveling? Well, not all of us, because you're not smart enough. But what if I told you that there are a lot of people capable of time traveling? They just don't know it. What if I told you that time traveling is easier than you think? It requires a lot of discipline and no machines.
Amazing. Ellie Alexander there, maybe you can recognize him. He was one of the organizer from the Stop the Steal rally. Yeah, that rally that sent all those MAGA foot soldiers towards the Capitol to attempt to overturn democracy. But anyway, he's talking about how he has the powers to travel through time. You guys don't, because you're too stupid to do it. But let's let him continue explaining how this is. Maybe some of you can pick up on it, because there's definitely one thing he wanted to do was help Kari Lake. Keep that in mind as he talks.
Just don't catch me on a wild day. Pete Davidson one time got on my bad side and almost killed himself. So, you're not gonna believe me. It doesn't matter. The point is that no one needs to believe you the first time. The point is you just need to tell them a first time. What if I told you that the reason why the New World Order wants you to focus on fiction stories about machines is they don't want you to know that everyone has access to time travel? Yes, of course the Jews time travel.
Okay, so everyone's not smart enough like Ali Alexander is to time travel. The Jews apparently do it all the time. So are they these negative folks in the world, or they have this power of time travel because they're so damn smart they can't figure their talking points? That's just a small side note. Either way it goes. So Ali Alexander has the ability to time travel. He's gonna go help Kari Lake win. I'm waiting because she's apparently lost as of today. I'm waiting for that time travel. For the people who listen to folks like this, just wait for the results. It's like QAnon folks, they're still waiting for JFK in Dallas. When are we gonna finally figure out that these predictions, these things of what if I told you that I can climb the side of a wall? What if I told you I was that fly on the wall and I heard your whole conversation? I would tell you to get the hell away from me because you're insane. Whatever, doesn't matter. Again, I wanna remind you guys of who this guy is and the reasons why maybe the reasons why so many people follow him. That was the January 6th stuff, and he's testified about that already too. Maybe he should time travel and take back this testimony. Let's watch.
Alexander, you may remember him and his face. He was the Stop the Steal rally organizer. They were both there, as I said, for several hours behind closed doors with committee members.
Also answering questions today was Ali Alexander, who you mentioned, one of the big Stop the Steal rally organizers. This is someone that had interactions with members of Congress leading up to January 6th, which is, of course, of big interest to the committee as they try and parse through exactly who knew what and when. And another interesting aside to all of this, Aaron, as Ali Alexander left the committee room tonight, he was served with a civil lawsuit. He was handed that as he went into his car. We don't know exactly what that lawsuit is, but we know that he was named in a lawsuit that was filed by a number of Capitol Police officers over the summer. So there are legal problems for a lot of people connected to January 6th.
I want to tell you to keep the faith. Oh, you ever watch a stupid movie late at night hoping it's gonna get better, don't get better, but you keep watching it anyway? Because the other night I was watching this movie. Called Freak Night or some kind of night, but it was about vampires. I don't know if you know vampires are some cool people, are they not? But I'm gonna tell you something that I found out. A werewolf can kill a vampire. Did you know that? I never knew that, so I didn't want to be a vampire anymore. I wanted to be a werewolf. But then anyway, as I'm watching this movie, and they can tell you how stupid it is, because it's 1 in the morning. So I'm watching my TV, these kids watching their TV, a vampire kill on their TV. So you know it's kind of stupid, but I'm still watching them.
I could agree with you on one thing. That was very stupid, but I'm trying to follow. Whenever someone's going on these types of rants and tangents, you don't know where they're going, I make it a note to be like, no, the rest of you guys don't know where he's going, but I'm gonna follow this. First of all, vampires, werewolves. You know werewolves can kill vampires? Now I wanna be a vampire. But vampires are very cool people. You ever watch late nights and stupid things are on your TV? That's the one thing I agree with you so far on. Maybe if we watch this at 1 a.m., it'll match up as well. He has more to say. This is a full story. I don't wanna leave you guys hanging off of that. See if you can connect from where he's talking there to continuing on. Let's watch more.
What was funny, these kids had a vampire in their attic at their house. So they were watching their TV. Now I'm watching my TV, as they watching their TV, or they see the vampire killer on their TV. So they win this contest to bring this actor. Now y'all got to stay with me. Bring this actor who's a vampire killer from that TV to get rid of this real life vampire in their attic. So as this actor comes to their home, he got all the right stuff. He got all the right stuff because you got to have a stake and got to have a thing to kill him in the heart. And he got a necklace of garlic because that worked. I don't know what it does, but it worked. You got to have a cross because it burns. I know that worked. And then all of a sudden, this is what was so funny about it. As they're walking through the house, this guy got the holy water. He's blessing the house, this actor. Now he's all fake. He's blessing the house with his holy water. They walked upstairs and this vampire looking real good in this black suit. Whoa, that sounds like Senator Warnock, doesn't it?
We made one connection politically. There's Senator Warnock, apparently a vampire at the top of the stairs in a suit looking good. You might not want to tell everyone that your opponent looks good, but still, he's a vampire at the top of the stairs. Damn it, Waz. I told everyone that I like to follow these stories, but I have no idea what he's talking about anymore. He's lost me. There's one more piece though. See if you can keep up. I feel like Waz is on this. Keep up one more part, because there's some film analysis about how this whole thing went down, because he's not only a former football player and also hopefully a senator in the United States down in Georgia, but he's also a film critic and an analyst. He can break it down. Watch more.
Looking all good in this black suit, floated from the ceiling. He floated from the ceiling looking good and cool. And I'm thinking, whoa, they better get out of that house. If somebody float from your ceiling, get out of that house. That's not your house. But as he floated from the ceiling, the kids jumped behind their hero. As they jumped behind their hero, the guy jumped in front of him with this holy water, threw it on the vampire's forehead. He covered his eye. And he took his hand away. He started laughing. And he said, that don't work. He took the cross, he put it on the vampire's forehead. And the vampire didn't even do anything. He said, that don't work. And that's the way it is in our life. It doesn't work unless you got faith. It is time for us to have faith. We got to have faith in our fellow brother. We got to have faith in this country. We got to have faith in the elected officials. And right now, that's the reason I'm here.
Oh, wow. Woo.
Wow.